Hello guys, welcome back to my channel. Well, please, if you have been living in Germany for at least 5 years to 6 years, it's time for you to get your resident permit. Okay, for those who have spent 5 to 6 years in Germany, please go get your resident permit right away. Okay, there is a law which I spoke in my earlier video. I talked about people who were eligible to get their resident permit after 5 to 6 years. So the law was enacted and already been passed, so people have already started getting their resident permit right away. So the law came out in December, okay, December 2022, and now people have already applied, and the government has already been calling people to get their resident permit. So this is how it works. Okay, listen, please, you have to watch the complete video for you to understand what I'm trying to say. For people who have been living in Germany for 5 to 6 years and have not had their resident permit, please, it's time to go get the resident permit. Wait, guys. See, I'm not a law practitioner, okay? I'm not a legal person. So if you are looking for help, if you are looking for a lawyer, please do your best to contact one, because everything I say here is just based on government portal. However, I also studied law, but I'm not a legal practitioner in Germany. I've been a refugee, so we only do these kind of videos to help refugees who are yet to come and who are also in the process, so that it will ease them. When they watch the videos, they can know what to do, because most of these videos are not online and some people are lost. Just like I said in previous videos, informations are not shared in Germany, so someone must try to do a video so we can at least help some other immigrants and refugees. And if it's your first time here, please try to comment or try to subscribe to my channel first if you're first time and you are interested in the topic. This topic is all about traveling, migration, immigration, traveling around the world and in Germany, not only in Germany. So, but for now, this topic is all about immigration, refugees and stuff in Germany. For now, we've been doing traveling videos and all over, but for now we are aimed in helping refugees who are just coming to Germany. Some also who have been to Germany for a long time but do not understand how it works, how to get document, how to get resident permit. So if it's your kind of topic, if you are new and you're interested in traveling videos and migration videos, you know, moving to another countries and all this stuff, getting resident permit, please hit the subscribe button and also hit the notification button, so that each time we post a video, okay, YouTube gonna notify you. Let's not waste any time, let's move ahead. First thing first, if you've not had a doodle, if you've not had anything like doodle, so you are free to apply for the resident permit. If you've not had any problem with the police, like criminal, very you've not gone to prison, you've not had any criminal record, real criminal record like going to prison, yes, you are eligible to apply for the resident permit if you've lived in Germany for up to 5 to 6 years. Okay, now let me explain to you how it works. Under article 104 in sub 25 A and B, this is what it said. Sub 20A said, if you are young, for example, let me just go to plain English and explain to you. If you are 19 to 26 years old, okay, and have been living in Germany without a resident permit, you are eligible to go and apply for a resident permit. Just 3 years. That's if you have been living in Germany for 3 years, and you've not had your resident permit, you are eligible to go and apply for resident permit. All you just need to do is go and study, do the language course A2. Even if it is not tech, okay, you can just go study the language course. A2 is not it's not difficult to have. Just go to any institution and do the course A2 and you go and apply for it. Okay, so then the sub 25B said, if you have been living in Germany, if you are a single person, okay, and have been living in Germany for at least 6 years, you are allowed to apply for the resident permit. Listen again. If you have been living in Germany, if you are a single person, okay, and have been living in Germany for at least 6 years, you are eligible to apply for the resident permit. It's an opportunity. They call it opportunity resident permit. So then this is another one again. If you have been living in Germany and you are a single parent, if you are a parent, okay, if you have a child, okay, and you have been living in Germany for at least 4 years, you are also eligible to apply for the resident permit. That means that you have been living in Germany and you have a child, whether you are a girl, boy, and you have a child, you have been living in Germany for at least 4 years, you are eligible to apply for the resident permit. And you, who is a single person also, you need to live in Germany for at least 6 years. If you don't have a child, you don't have anybody, and you have been living for at least 6 years, you are eligible to apply for the resident permit. Okay, so it doesn't matter even if you are staying in the campo or you are staying somewhere. It doesn't matter. You don't need to stay out of the campo. Even if you are staying inside the refugee camp, stuff like that, you can as well apply for the resident permit. So this one doesn't matter if you go get a house or you don't get a house. Even if you're staying inside anywhere, resident campo or not campo, you are also eligible to apply for the resident permit. All you need to do is just integrate a little bit, like have the A2 language, which is very easy to have, and you apply with the A2. So that's very easy, which anyone can do here in Germany. Everyone in Germany, most people can do it. Almost everyone can do it. A2 is nothing. Then for people who have stuff like Dodo, who have been given toleration, they cannot apply. To be honest, you have to see a lawyer and talk to a lawyer so that they can know, the lawyer can serve you and maybe help you. Of course, maybe you can apply, but for people who have Dudum, they cannot apply. And for people who have criminal record, serious criminal record, and have been, or also people who have been to prison, they cannot apply. Then for people whose time has not yet reached to get their resident permit, what I would say is just keep on be working. You know, it's really gonna help you, because when your time arrives, okay, let's say if you are working now and you've not arrived, you're not eligible for any of the three things which I said, then keep on working, because work will allow you, it will help you a lot, because when you work, this work is going to help you to have your 5 years social insurance or Renteversicherung. When you have your 5 years Renteversicherung, now you can apply for your permanent resident permit. If you have not yet reached the time where you have to apply for the resident permit, just keep on working, because as you're working, your time is counting. Okay, you are paying taxes, you're paying insurance, so it's going. Then when the time gets, when you get your resident permit, let's say in 2 years or 1 year you get your resident permit, now your time for applying for resident permits or permanent resident permits is already shorter. Okay, it's already shorter. You who have been working, or you have collected money from job center, you know, so your time is shorter. So you can just work, let's say like 2-3 years, and you just apply again for permanent resident permit. But if you are not working, you will have the resident permit, but when it's time for you to get the permanent resident permit, it's going to be very difficult for you, because you have not completed your 5 years. Most people, before you get your resident permit, most people here will complete their 5 years permanent Renteversicherung. Unless you have a child with a German woman, or with a person who has a nationality, or you are married to a German. So guys, this is a really great news, because in this country so many people have spent a lot of years. Okay, sorry, I was running to get the train. In this country, people have spent a lot of years trying to obtain just 1 year resident permit. It's one of the most difficult countries to obtain a resident permit. So if that kind of law is out, please, you have to do all your possible best to get your resident permit, so that when you get your resident permit, it's very difficult to lose your resident permit in Germany. Yeah, that's a good thing about it. If you have it's not like other countries where you get a resident permit and you can lose it anytime. It's difficult to lose your resident permit in Germany. If you get your resident permit, you just work for it and grow your resident permit until you get your permanent resident permit. So that's the thing about it. And for those who are to come to Germany, who are about to come to Germany, don't think about the 5 years stuff. There are so many ways to integrate into the system. There's also what they call Ausbildung. Okay, if you are looking for a resident permit, there's also what they call Ausbildung. So if you can come to Germany, you integrate, you just do your B1 immediately. You do the Schnell one, the fast B1, which is you can take you very less time. And after the B1, you just apply for Ausbildung. That's a training. You can learn something like a trade. That's how they call it here in German language. You call it Ausbildung. So you can learn like a trade. When you finish your trade after 3 years, they issue you 1 year resident permit. So these are other ways for you to obtain resident permit. You see now there are many opens now for in Germany to obtain resident permit. There is the Ausbildung, which you can spend 3 years after any study to obtain your resident permit. You go to the university, after a study you get a job immediately. After 2 years you can apply for permanent resident permit. Now there is a 5-year stuff which you can apply for resident permit if you've lived for after 6 years in Germany, which is for single person. If you are between the age of 19 to 26, all you need to do is to live in Germany for only 3 years. Between 19 to 26, only 3 years, and you obtain your resident permit. 1 year resident permit. They'll first of all issue you 1 year. Then if you have a child also and you have lived in Germany for just 4 years, you obtain your resident permit. All you just need to do is respect the law, don't commit kind of crime, then you can have your resident permit. In fact, most of us that came here, many of my mates didn't have resident permit up to now. Can you imagine? Many didn't have resident permit, but now as I'm talking to you, everybody have a resident permit. Everybody went and put their fingerprint and to the Auslander, and all of them have resident permit. And you do not need a lawyer for that. You can spend money for a lawyer if you want. You can do it yourself. For people who need lawyers are people who have Duden, who have toleration, people who have criminal record. These are people who need lawyers, okay? But if you don't have any criminal record and anything, no need to go and spend 600 euro to give a lawyer. But if you want to spend 600 euro to give a lawyer, if you don't know what to do, follow my videos. And if you are living in Germany as well and you don't understand how the system works, please follow my videos, subscribe to my channel, and put on your notification button on tick, so that each time I post a video, YouTube gonna notify you.